Taking down the outcast stronghold and neutralizing their leader, Emmeline Shaw, will do serious damage to the faction. Also, Henry has intel that a mechanical engineer from the campus settlement was brought here recently, so be on the lookout for captives.
We've got a few hostiles ahead.
This is our revenge! You will suffer! Damn! Not another one!
More bad guys just past the fuselage of the cargo plane. No indication they heard the shooting.
Anything? Not a goddamn thing. Why are we patrolling this far out? 'Cause Emmeline told us to. Take it up with her if you got a complaint.
I got you now! Gonna light you up! Hit that bastard! Fuck you! He's healing! Can't see them from here! Give me cover! Burn, baby, burn!
Keep your eyes open. It might be nothing, but it might be something. Is that supposed to be helpful, Earl? 'Cause it isn't. Shut your damn mouth before I shut it for you. Both of you shut up!
Firefight today. We need a medic. They're on the move. Ice! You bastard! Reload! Turn him up, baby! No! I really need some cover! The division... Give me a second!
just give us all flamethrowers. Take this!
Bada boom! Our outcast has fallen. You think you can live forever?
Hurry! Let's move!
There's no direct way into the main compound from where you are. If you can get up on the wing, you can detour around to the west along the quarantine barricade. You're coming up on a burn pit. At least half a dozen hostiles, but it doesn't look like they're expecting you.
Find those fuckers and burn them in the pits!
That is the failure! I'll give you support fire. Bring them to justice.
This armor's done! You! Check on them!
I'm healing! I don't have a shot! Yeah, that's it! We've let them get too close! You see them?
Better hold out!
Damn you and your...
Bring light to the darkness! Come on now!
What's taking so goddamn long?
It's hard to focus with a gun pointed at your head.
Maybe you just don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're not much use to us after all. Huh? Maybe you'd be more useful as fertilizer.
I'm working as fast as I can. Just aim that thing somewhere else. Help me, please! These guys are insane! Don't have to get me.
Run home to your little settlement! That's our standing! Get a medic to them! Not a scratch on
Just roll over and die!
Just no shots here! Have one less. We got to protect this!
I hope you burn this whole place to the ground.
I think I hit them!
No more, Agent!
Take this! This is way too hot!
You're coming up on the central area, and it looks like they've sealed the gate.
Then you're gonna have to find a way to unseal it.
Them back!
Get the business out of DC!
You wanna win a hit or die standing?
Am I gonna get covering fire?
Guess my aim's improving.
Ooh, asshole!
Kill every son of a... Move! You see me here, though?
Be careful. They're bound to be expecting you. What the hell was that?
A group of hostiles is moving toward a boat on the east shore. They're escorting someone who appears to be unarmed.
If Emmeline gets away, finding her isn't going to be easy. You've got to stop that boat. Find a way to the shore and make sure that boat doesn't get away.
The only way we get justice is by putting down the damn line. Speak for the cause. Screw you!
What's going on with that boat?
Hasn't launched yet. Looks like they're in the process of fueling it. There are big tanks on either side of the boat.
Those tanks are a primary target. What about Emmeline?
Already aboard the boat, assuming that was her.
So then I'm just gonna switch on the commentary for this part, because I think the first part is not too hard. And just to let you know my strategy for the last part here, how I do it and how I think it's pretty doable, I would say, even or furthermore if you play solo. So I think actually it can be harder if you play in a group, because the NPC scaling is pretty harsh, I would say, and it takes quite a much longer time. For sure, if you have an organized group, it can be even easier. Yeah, that's why I think usually it can be almost a little easier if you play it by yourself. If it is a daily challenge you want to do. You see already my favorite spot right here. For sure the build matters a lot as well. So it's not that easy doable with every build, I would say. But if you have the right build, and I will release the video from this build as well, it's a pretty high survivability you get. Yeah, first of all, make sure if you can't kill the sniper, somehow I wasted many of my specialization ammo on him, on this sniper up there. But he can be really, yeah, deadly if you don't kill him. So pay attention that this guy is gone. Then after this, on this spot here, use your specialization. It's sometimes tricky to actually hit him, but for sure the guy on the minigun up there is almost your biggest threat if you go out of cover here. But on the spot actually it's pretty good. I like it quite a lot because you have yeah, you can swap on the left side, you can kill the guys they came from here, and you can change to the right side and kill the guys from here. That's a really nice glitch. They can't go into cover, they always hide on cover. Pretty cool for me at least. And yeah, that's why I do really like this spot. So usually I just stay here for almost the whole part, change between my sniper rifle and my LMG to kill these dudes, and then actually usually it went pretty well. I mean, the guys you have to care the most about are the suicide guys, the one that just runs towards you with the explosive around the chest. These are probably the most annoying one. But yeah, if you have a survivalist demolitionist for sure, then you have anyway the ability that one explosion, like a little final measure in this Division 1, that you can resist one explosion. So this is such a huge advantage, and it makes it even easier. So as I said a long time before, for me definitely by far the best specialization, especially if you play solo, is by far the demolitionist. Really by far. Talents are just insane. LMGs are really nice to use in my opinion. Although on console my aim is not always the best one, but even then you can see that it is still doable. And yeah, for sure, just take your time here. So it's faster to have a little bit longer here. Take your time to kill these guys one by one instead of rushing and then do it all over again, because you can't respawn, as you probably know.
Get them off of me!
And why I hide always in cover is a talent on my knees, as you will see in my build video. Many mentioned it already, and it's really an awesome talent, where you get a healing back or the armor regens from your build when you hide in cover for more than 3 seconds. It's kind of late actually, so I'm kind of tired, and I guess you can hear it somehow. If my explanation is not always that fluently, I hope you can. I'm sorry for this one, let's say it this way. And yeah, as I said, otherwise just use this here, these little balls, whatever, planes as a cover. Works pretty great. Always check the minimap to your left top side, and there you can see where the guys actually come from. So at the moment nobody's coming from the right side, just 2 guys now from the left side. That's a really annoying bug as well, that they always shoot before they exit cover actually, or you get hit before they exit cover. It's really an annoying one. Hope they can fix it pretty soon. Cost me some death already in the Division 2. But yeah, I personally prefer to run it with a sniper like you see now. It's just for range, I like it even more. My accuracy is not the best one as well, because I use a special talent to increase my damage. So really the LMGs for me, mid-range especially, and close range is not the worst one as well, but especially mid-range it's really strong. So I wouldn't pay too much attention about the guy on the minigun up there, just when you have time. And now you see, I'm not quite sure, sometimes there are 2 spawns or sometimes 3, I really don't know all the time. But as you see, if nobody spawns anymore, then just go up here to the minigun, destroy the tank, but not full, would be my recommendation, just to increase it a little bit or do it a little bit faster. You see soon why. Because I don't like to climb up here all the time, but it was the closer spots for me to go for. And then just shoot it down until, yeah, around 1 millimeter is left. That would be my recommendation to you. Yeah, this is really annoying as well. For me personally, why do you have to waste so much time, so many bullets just to shoot these red tanks? Should go faster in my opinion. Would be a small change, but it would increase the fun of doing this mission a lot more, because many people think this is the most annoying one, I guess, at least. I heard it quite often, it's the hardest one, and somehow, yes, the last part can be really annoying, for sure. But yeah, otherwise I think it's really a fun mission. It's such a nice location. So nice surroundings here, really special, the nature, everything. So I like it quite a lot. And as you see, I just changed the size, so the other one just needs 1 bullet out of the sniper rifle, or probably 2. And then go to the left side, go to the minigun again, shoot it down, wait until you kill it full or destroy it full. Just that you have your minigun as soon as the guys spawn. That's why I was waiting a little, so now you have to wait a couple seconds and they will spawn from this side here. Depends, it's not always the same amount, the same type of enemies. They did it pretty well, so it's randomized all over the board in every mission. You don't meet the same NPCs all the time at the same amount. So that's why it's hard to say, pay attention to this guy, pay attention to the healer. You can't just say it. Damage them as good as possible. It's sometimes pretty hard. They increased the recoil quite a lot since the beta on the minigun. On the minigun it was just a laser. It was really a laser. You could just beam them down without any recoil. For me personally on console I think it's a little bit too much. For me personally, would be nice if they decrease it a little bit on console. Because yeah, to control it with the controller, yeah, it's quite hard. Let's say like this. Or I'm just not as good. Could be as well, for sure. But I think it's pretty hard to control a minigun, so if they decrease the recoil a little, I would really appreciate it. And then yeah, for the next part, same strategy. Go back to the same spot after you killed a couple NPCs. And don't shoot the tank, really don't shoot the tank, because as soon as you destroy the second tank, then the next enemies will spawn as well. And as you probably know, the big heavy as well. So there's a big yellow dude, a heavily armed one. And if he rushes you and you have a guy on the minigun and you have to jump back when he tries to smash you with his really huge hammer, then yeah, that's really a harsh situation. So really make sure, and this doesn't matter if you play solo or group, never ever, I mean probably if you have a really organized one, it could work. But otherwise, never ever destroy both tanks at the same time. Destroy one tank, wait, kill all the waves that spawn. There are always 2 or 3 waves as well. But just wait a couple seconds until you kill the last guys before you destroy the next one. Make sure that nobody spawns again and then destroy the second tank. That's pretty much the most important thing. And yeah, I mean, to kill these guys is not the hardest part, actually. Just take your time. You need less time if you pay a little more attention at the beginning or in one round, then just do it all over again. So let's wait a second. You see now on the minimap there is no NPC around, but I just gonna wait. If there really is no second spawn, you can use this time as well to grab the ammo that's laying around here. Ammo can be sometimes a little problem, at least for me sometimes. Probably I missed too many shots or whatever, but I was running out of ammo sometimes here as well. And you see now they don't drop too much. Actually, can be a little problem. So as you see now, nobody spawns. then I'm just gonna reload both guns for sure before I destroy the next one. And after this one, just run to the next side. If you have demolitionists, you can spawn camp them a little bit to destroy, kill the guys already that exit the boat here. You can go up on the minigun as well, but you can try to kill or damage the heavy a little bit, but actually it doesn't matter too much because, yeah, the skills, doesn't matter which one, the crossbow, the nade launcher, everything is not too good against the heavy. So the best thing against the heavy is still pure firepower. Pure firepower, and take care that you don't get hit by the minigun.
Fire starter!
Yes, that's right, that's good. And as soon as he tried to hit you, just jump back. And then you should be able, that was pretty close I know, but the survivability is pretty good. So I have my chest with survivability, I have my knee pads. And yeah, just try to focus the heavy as soon as possible. So he should grab your first attention. After this, it should be not that hard anymore. So the next guys that you have to pay attention are the suicidal guys that just run towards you and try to hug you. My buddy says always these are the huggers. This is somehow right, there are two of them actually. So just hide a little here. I changed cover now because he shot a flame nade, and the flame nade actually can hurt pretty a lot as well. But as soon as possible I just go back there. And the main reason I have the overview over both sides here. Left and right pretty good. I don't get hit by the minigun, that's really a huge advantage. If you have time, especially if you play LMG, and the reload takes always quite long. If you have time, then always make sure you have a fully reloaded gun. It's just if the next spawn is coming and the huggers gonna hug you or try to hug you, that you have enough bullets in your magazine. And as you see, I mean, I need a little concentration to do this. I need concentration that I don't talk too much of shit here. Don't talk anyone. And yeah, you see it went pretty well, I would say. So it's definitely doable. And now the hardest part is definitely done. And you know probably as well, if you play in a 4-man group, then you meet here 2 yellow heavies. So it's even harder if both rush you. For sure, they just rush 2 of you. So there are some guys that have still time, and yeah, that's already it. So there are some guys that have already time to focus him. And then my tip is really all of you should just focus at the beginning the heavies. If you kill them, then you're pretty much safe, but they are really the most threat because they can one hit you with their sledgehammer. And yeah, this is another annoying thing. So I don't know why they had to do this way, that you need so many bullets. Kinda annoying, but it's a little thing for sure. But just a little improvement of life in my opinion for this game, if you would need that many bullets. And then we got it already. So this is my strategy for this part. Was actually a flawless run. And yeah, it went pretty well all in all. And as I said, you need to have the right strategy, nothing else as in Division 1. And you need to have the right build for sure. And if you do this, I'm sure you can finish this as well pretty easy by yourself. And yeah, then I would say, don't talk anyone about this strategy. Thanks a lot for watching. Really hope this was useful and helpful for some of you. I appreciate your time watching this video, and yeah, have fun grinding the Division 2. Really an awesome game, I have to say. Really happy with it. It's really addictive, like Division 1 as well. Just a little better in many ways. And yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for your likes, your thumbs up. It really helps me a ton. It's really appreciated. Let me know in the comment section down below if this strategy works for you as well and which is your preferred mission. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye bye.